whereby they have to. I mean, men and women should really complement one another lah in their
Yeah,
acts.
true.
Yeah, so that's how it's supposed to be.
I mean, no harm in complimenting, right? So
I think no harm.
yeah,
I mean, that's how you build relationship lah.
yeah,
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. You're not wanting the other to fix you. It's
yeah,
something that you can work on it together.
yeah.
Yeah. So if you treat other people like how you want to have a good relationship with, so treat others right lah.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So before you comment anything that might not be good, think about it first before you. Stage one, your followers.
Yeah.
Stage
True
two,
lah, quite
stage
true. Yeah,
stage two is your acquaintance.
yeah.
Stage three, habis the whole world. So be careful in what you want to share. Okay, unless you want to spread kindness, why not? Go ahead. We love it.
True.
Yeah, but if not, reflect lah. Yeah, you know, this about this. Tapi kalau macam, okay, when I would say women lah, but in general lah kan, kalau let's say guys, kind of like terpegang ke, touch kita punya tangan ke, arm ke, or any of our body parts, it can be a big thing. It can be a big deal because immediately we become very defensive. Why you touch me? I don't like it. I mean ini macam strangers or macam maybe kurang rapat ke, you know, atau macam kawan tapi macam, you know, you want to set that, you want to draw the line, and you make such a hoo-ha about it. Okay, but I mean it depends how it was being touched and where, right?
Okay.
Yeah. but I'm just saying that what if we flip the coin lah? Like what if women touch men?
There are times where guys love to like body weight, okay, and ada bicep lah, tu lah, ni lah, six packs lah, and all those stuff. So it's like kalau when we talk about physical touch, and then when when women touch men play bicep, oh, you look nice, you look great with biceps and all that stuff, okay. It's okay for the woman to touch the guy's biceps, but when it's the other way around, they will tend to say you're trying to take advantage. Tapi you are the one who started to, trying to
Tasha tangan gatal lah.
and all those stuff, okay. So if you don't want to invite problems or anything, then you don't do it. You don't, orang macam Melayu cakap, kau jangan cari masalah lah. Kau jangan cari masalah. Kau pegang, habis kau cakap, baik apa badan you, sedap apa badan you, like all those stuff. And then when they try to, when the guy pun ni ada juga macam, she's touching me all over, so it's fine for me to touch all the stuff. And then they will go like, they thought that the guy is taking advantage of her. Why the thought lah? Pada aku macam simple. Kau tak nak, you don't want things to happen, you don't do it. You don't start it. And then when things turn wrong, you started to blame the other person. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that I know like the idea of woman touching men can either be a joke or a tease or like, okay, aku pegang, bukannya aku boleh buat apa-apa dengan dia or what. But I also believe that not all men like to be touched.
Yeah.
You know, they also feel like macam, macam apa ni, pegang ni, jangan lah. Not all like, if you have that feelings, what do you think men don't have that feelings?
Yeah. It's just that, they just don't tend to show it. They just don't tend to express it. So, for some women, they thought that, it's a joke. It's main-main je apa, and all those stuff. But like I said, you don't really know what that person is thinking. You don't really know what is in their mind. So
Ya, kalau tahap woman dah sounds like harassment eh.
Yeah.
Kalau lelaki, is it a joke? I
Yeah.
just wonder lah. I just wonder. I'm saying as from the start, this is what if we flip the coin,
Yeah.
and how are we gonna react to it? Okay.
Neutral lah. Again, guys,
Yeah.
it's neutral lah.
Yeah. So again, just take a step back and reflect lah.
Yeah.
This is what it's all about lah.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, what was other scenarios that you witness or read through when it comes to biasness?
Okay, one of it, okay, I don't know if some following this Facebook page lah. Okay. So this Facebook page is anonymous punya apa nak cakap macam anonymous parenting lah in a way. Okay,
Okay.
this Facebook page lah. So this person set up and then you can talk about it lah, openly lah. You want to talk about marriage or you want to talk about dating, fiance, family or whatever. It's open up to anyone lah. So I've been following that page for quite some time, maybe like a year. And then there happens to be like macam, okay, mostly about marriages lah. Okay. So there's a lot of macam from what I read, a lot of married women having an affair. And then there's also married men having an affair. Okay. This is all on the Facebook page. It's not coming from me, from the Facebook page. So apparently two situations happening, both cheating. Okay. But when it comes to the men, there are a lot of comments saying that kau tak tahu harga isteri kau. Kau tak tahu you don't know how to appreciate your wife, you don't know how to jaga rumah tangga, you're not a good khalifah, you're not a good imam, you know. Kau memang gatal and stuff. Okay. I got no issues with that lah. But when the woman type out the same thing, okay, when the woman type out these are her sentences lah dia cakap, I have no problem with my husband, I have no issues with my husband, I just feel bored. So she tends to go on dates, she tends to have dating apps, she tends to have ada pun dah macam go far, orang boleh cakap terlanjur lah maaf cakap So and then the comments for the woman they are like, it's okay sis solat istiqarah, it's okay sis you penat, it's okay sis you are you had too much in your mind.
Wow, it sounds like it's okay for women to cheat. It sounds lah. If it's that the comment, wow.
Seriously, okay, I thought I was the only one feeling that, you know, there are biasness going around in the comment. Okay, that is just my personal view. It's up to you guys. If you know what I'm talking, then you know what I'm talking. If not, then okay, it's okay. Then it came to a point where I kept it to myself lah about all this thing So it came to a point that the admin herself actually wrote down dekat Facebook page dia cakap, I realized that there's a lot of biasness comment going around when both gender did the same thing. Okay, one of the example is cheating. So she says that why the difference though? Why the different comment? Why the different thoughts? Why the different perception? Okay, so it seems that not only me, it seems that not only aku yang terasa macam gitu, admin pun terasa gitu. Tapi admin pun kena bash, okay, pasal cakap macam gitu.
You're a shit.
Admin pun kena bash cakap gitu. So aku pun macam, actually I wanted to leave that group already because aku ingatkan macam, what is this shit about, man? Macam two things happening by the same gender, by the two gender, but very heavy comments and negative comments on the guys, but not the girl, but not the ladies, the woman. And the admin pun rasa macam gitu juga, tapi dia pun kena bash. So
Dia kena bash ke tahap mana tu?
Macam orang cakap, oh kau tak kahwin, kau tak tahu. You don't know how life is. You don't know how.
How they know that she's not married?
I
He or
guess
she?
before that, aku rasa dia pernah macam
Say her bio.
bit about herself lah, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So dia cakap macam, one day kalau aku nak kahwin baru kau tahu how it feels lah. So, but then again, I have a lot of friends or family yang, you know, they are, okay, I shall not say macam equality, but they are sharing between them. They are, you know, I see husbands doing the chores, I see wife doing the chores. There's a lot of common agreeing, mutual understanding. Of course, all those behind the scene kau tak tahu macam mana kan. But then again, for you to say to people that kau belum kahwin, kalau kau dah kahwin baru kau rasa, why are you so negative? Why are you like, just because the admin is saying that apa, why the biasness in the apa, post of a guy doing the same thing as a lady, and then kau straight away bash. So it's like, I thought I was the only one thinking that way lah. I thought I want to leave the group, but sekali dia pun post, so aku macam, oh okay lah, she also have the same thought. So because what I'm saying now is based on situation that bila lelaki not in the wrong, okay, when they are not in the wrong, and when they are helpless in trying to defend themselves lah. Yeah. So kau imagine kalau kau keluar, kau langgar lelaki, lepas tu kau petik dia ni pegang aku, and dia ni you know, he touch me, or he tries to molest me, or he shove his hand against any of my body parts lah Definitely punya security guard datang tangkap tu jantan. But actually it was just a, you know, just a shove. It was just a terlanggar or you know, some tak sengaja. Yang pada yang tak sengaja lah. So
Yeah. I think the issue is when what is individual experiencing in their own life, they trying to impose the values or beliefs in them because they go through that journey. So they want people to know, and this is what I'm feeling, this is what I experience, and guys, this is how it's supposed to be. So that's why such comments happen. So I think for me, that's not the way lah, because everyone is going through a different journey. And definitely if you talk about relationship, siapa yang nak runtuhkan rumah tangga? Siapa yang nak pecah belahkan?
yeah.
It doesn't make sense, right? Because moving forward, we want things to be better. We want things to improve. That's how we want to move forward lah. So definitely your comments, things that you want to share, it has to be a value-added things. It has to be like words of encouragement, words of wisdom, and also like a good advice. If you cannot advise, don't advise lah.
Yeah,
it's like, that.
It's like 95% of the time when I see the post, okay, like aku nampak the same situation, okay, by the two genders, and then I saw a few of the same people commenting different things with when the woman did. Okay, I mean, yes, cheating is wrong. Okay, all of us know cheating is wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you can be kinder to a sister, why can't you be kinder to a brother? So and then aku nampak macam a few comment lah, like from guys lah okay, very few guys will be in that Facebook page but some of the comments are very funny lah. So one of them macam, bro hati-hati bro, kau jangan komen nanti kau kena bash. Macam bro hati-hati bro, you know, all here 100% women will be on the woman's side. So it came to that point where 99% kirakan macam powered by women's comment than the guys. You know, padahal that space, padahal that platform is open to all kinds of gender, all kinds of situation. Kau single ke, kau married ke, kau ada anak ke, tak ada anak ke, or whatever, kau broken hearted ke, or family or anything. But yeah, it's like 99% is women, and okay, I shall say 99.9% lah. So that 0.1% tu kan, that's the ni lah segini.
Yeah. When it comes to words coming out from the two gender, definitely women are more vocals. They can speak more words than the men. Okay, men speak less because they only talk when it's necessary. That's how they function lah. So it doesn't mean that we are so good in our voice, we have such privilege to comment such biasness lah. And that is something wrong to do, you know.
I mean, I'm not talking about those yang macam, you know, macam I'm not talking about guys yang berkali-kali buat perangai, berkali-kali dayus or whatever. Okay, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like
there's still good men around.
Yeah, there are still good men around, correct. Yep. There are still good men around. So it's like macam people will say, all men are the same. all women
That's
are the same.
that's like the common words to
Kan?
hear. All
Yeah.
men
But
are
then
the
again,
same.
macam kau cakap in the beginning just put
Mm.
aside your gender and just bring forward kau punya part as a human being. Okay? Human being. Where does that humanity have gone to? Where's the humanity between us, between female and male? Okay? It's like, example kalau macam perempuan pingsan kat tepi jalan, okay? Kau nak tolong pun kau takut. I mean, if you're a guy kau nak tolong pun kau takut. When the guy pingsan, and then woman can just freely come and save. There's nothing to fear. But when a lady fainted ataupun anything lah, aku tak tahu lah macam unconscious ke apa ke, it takes I guess it takes them a while to should I go ahead with because sometimes when they are unconscious kan, you have to physically like touch them. So like have to check them or see or whatever. Okay, like physical touch is involved lah. So some of my experience was that coming from a guy my guy friend dia macam aku fikir 2 kali sure aku nak tolong gitu lah. So because it could backfire them, So yalah.
I think when it comes to this, right, but it's not happening in Singapore. There's one incident where this paramedic is trying to help a woman in seizure. So when the police came, the police go and handcuff the paramedic. I was thinking that the paramedic is trying to sexual harass the patient in the ambulance. Padahal dia tengah seizure and he have to macam apa, ikat kan supaya dia tak gigit lidah dia atau harm herself. But it's the reaction is totally different lah.
So habis paramedic tu
Kena question, kena bawa pergi police report, and once they identified he's actually paramedic and he explained his part, then baru dorang let him go. But come on, I mean, knowing that he's a paramedic, he's doing his job. What are you thinking? So all this, I think, is really come back to the society looking at gender roles, the expectations, what is normal, what is not.
And then it comes to where let's say per se a job lah like okay this lady will say macam I can do better than him, I can do 10 times better than this person and all those stuff, okay, doing the man's job lah and then when you fail you cry. Kau nak sangat that equality, kau nak sangat that gini, alah setakat gini aku pun boleh buat, setakat anggap itu pun aku boleh buat, jangan fikir laki je boleh buat, but then when you fail you cry, and then when you can't do it you complain. You say kau fikir senang apa, aku perempuan je. But then you are the one who wants the equality, you see, and no one is denying you that. No one is denying your equality. You yourself is like trying to be the badass lah orang kata, okay. And I must say that tak semua apa yang lelaki buat perempuan boleh buat, tak semua yang apa yang perempuan boleh buat lelaki pun boleh buat. I mean it comes up to us as a person. And then back again macam aku cakap, like what you mentioned, step back, be a human being, feel the emotion, don't take it like macam lelaki he's supposed to be strong. He's a guy, he's supposed to be a man, he's supposed to be strong, he's supposed to be better at this, doing all these things, like you can't expect everyone to know everything, you can't expect everyone to do everything. So yeah, when you fail you cry, you don't really like, I thought you want so much of being a man, right? So yeah, when people give you the job, kau tak boleh buat, kau complain, dia lelaki apa dia boleh buat, aku perempuan, like that kind of
conception. Yeah. Talking about this, right? There is men, especially if they're becoming dad, they do want to be part of nurturing their kids or care for their kids. And I do see single parent, which is the father actually raise their kids. This one I witnessed lah. This one one of my related also connections. I see daripada the divorce, and then he himself bring up his own children lah. And recently at this age dah umur berapa dah tak tahu kan, in his 50s or what, then baru he's thinking about remarry lah. So you see there is good guys around that.
When you were talking about single father I also witnessed myself single father So apparently this single father he has 3 special need children. Okay, so 2 ASD and 1 MID. So apparently, the wife left him because 3 of them are special needs. So he raised them from not having a house, from going around houses to houses, and some of his relative pun macam tak suka sangat dengan anak-anak dia because they can't control, they are not trained to do, or they don't know what to do, or they just rasa macam mengimak. And then they say that if you're there's one time where the relative cakap apa, kalau mak kau masih ada aku rasa dia boleh jaga, you know. So but then he actually raised up these 3 special needs children by himself up until now. Yeah. So I guess, of course, he go through some struggles also lah, but that's how he learns, I guess.
Yeah. So I think what we perceive like women should do this, men should do this. I think both want to contribute in some ways that they could, you know. Macam cakap, some men's job that women can do, same goes to women's job that men can do, but there is certain gap or certain things that we can complement one another. So as simple as house chores who say men can do? Men can do also what, right?
Yeah.
It's about us reasoning and also coming together to talk. Okay, you help this out, I do this, fair share, and things can work lah.
Yeah.
So it is really again come back to your communication. Is how you want to reaffirm certain things in the house. You are the king, you are the queen. You know, you have a say. So talk about it, discuss about it. So never. I think one thing about women's mind is they always presume that men should know. So kau dah kahwin, kau mesti tahu apa nak kena buat. You should know this, you should know that. This is your responsibility, aren't you? You know. But I think sometimes everything we want to settle in, right? Because it's a new change, it's a new phase of life. So we need to rediscuss back. Okay, macam kita newborn, who nurture us? Our parent kan?
Yeah.
So someone is there to guide you. Rina, macam aku macam, tolong kau dah besar ni, buat, try to lipat kain, cuci baju sendiri, apa semua. Macam slowly picking up certain skills and stuff. So same goes to your spouse lah, your own partner. You come in a new house, it's a new change of your life. So rediscuss everything again. What is your expectations and what can be
I
done
mean,
together?
mutual understanding and comprehension also lah. You must understand what your other half also nak, you know. Communication and also yeah, like I say, yeah, comprehension lah. You listen to what your instead of you say you heard them, instead of you saying macam I hear what you say, is I'm listening to what you're trying to tell me lah.
I think this issue will continue until everyone's like feel that, hey, this is something to really discuss and talk about, and certain things should stop about the biasness. Yeah, especially for the new generation, they actually must know like um, the values like the values and the gender roles, because we're trying to encourage young people to know what is healthy and equal relationship is.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, and again, like what you mentioned in the beginning, really you have to step back, be a human being, think of others, humanity.
Yeah, because if you think that you are affected in certain things, or things you went through is so brutal, is so much it's your journey is so much pain, and so we also have to give a thought with another gender that what do you think that they might not go through it also, right? I'm sure they have their own story, but they just don't want to voice out. So this is all come back to you being compassion.
Yeah, true.
Right? Is you're compassionate, your empathy, and be able to understand the root cause of the problem, or really understand the situation before you jump into conclusion lah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah lah. So that's how we want to see our next generation lah, honestly.
Healthy lifestyle lah. Doesn't mean healthy lifestyle is just your diet, but also, healthy emotions, healthy communications, healthy life, healthy everything healthy.
But I think it's my last question to you. What's taking us so long to get there lah? To get into this. This is the heavy discussion, and again, it's a big issue, which is ongoing, and I don't know where it's going to end or might cease. But what do you think that this whole thing gonna be better in the future? In what way?
I got no idea. Because I guess with the men keeping things very low and with the woman coming up being very vocal, things not gonna be get done that soon. And then I guess we all just have to be neutral. We just have to see how the situation is like. We just need to see how mutual we want it to be,
Mm.
and not biasness. Being mutual means is like I say, you're a guy, I'm a girl. We do sweeping, we do household chores together, or it's not like, oh, um, you should do the thing, you should do the this, you should do that, you should do. Instead of pointing out, have a discussion or anything, and get where you want things to be. Get to the point.
Yeah, I think for gender equality, it's like it takes a huge thing to comes together lah. You
Mm,
know, like this has to change honestly. Like from one's attitudes, beliefs, things need to reform.
mm,
And like where everyone apa ni within their culture lah, meaning at the workplace we have our own culture, in education institutions or within the communities we have certain culture. So we really have to change that part lah, on expectations or the
I
gender
mean, maybe
roles.
maybe not now, but maybe in the future, which is I don't know when, but yeah, hopefully things get better.
Yeah. Yep. So again, gender equality is not a pipe dream, but for it to be something that is realistic, I think men also need to recognize lah how like gender inequality creates unfair,
Mm,
narrow-minded, or even toxic versions of themselves and their roles in society, and they need to see it equally as their responsibility also.
mm.
Yeah, whereby they have to. I mean, men and women should really complement one another lah in their
Yeah,
acts.
true, true, true.
Yeah, so that's how it's supposed to be.
I mean, no harm in complimenting, right? So
I think no harm.
yeah, just
I mean, that's how you build relationship lah.
yeah,
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. You're not wanting the other to fix you. It's
yeah,
something that you can work on it together.
yeah,
Yeah. So if you treat other people like how you want to have a good relationship with, so treat others right lah.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So before you comment anything that might not be good, think about it first
yeah,
before
yeah.
you. Right.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. So wow, it's heavy and loaded with a lot of information, all the facts and key pointers to take away. So guys, reflect. All right.
mhm,
It's a very important thing, and continue to stay healthy in sense of your relationship, the way you act or the way you say.
mhm.
Mhm. Okay, so that's the end for this session, our show for this topic. It's always nice to have you, chatting
Yep.
with you. I always have chatting with Rao offline, so it's the first time going live with her.
And again, it's just personal thoughts. Okay, it's just personal thoughts.
Personal thoughts, what we witness,
Mhm,
and she just basically share on what is the reality outside there. It's
mhm.
not something that is untrue. It's happening. So let's open our eyes wider, be open to it, and start to think about it lah, along the line.
Yeah.
All right. Okay,
Thank you.
guys. Thank you very much. See you and see you.
All right.
Bye
See you.
bye.